Hardship is nothing new for America. Perseverance through difficult times has made our country what it is today. Adversity, challenges, rebuilding, dedication, determination. These are words that have profound meaning to small business owners across America. The Small Business Administration wants to honor those people who have persevered through difficult times and still serve as an inspiration. Out of the many success stories across the nation, we've chosen a few that we think most exemplify the spirit of a phoenix, a creature reborn from the ashes. These businesses have faced devastating circumstances and have risen to be stronger than before. The spirit of perseverance that helped them through this difficult time is the same that made them a successful business in the first place. The determination and selflessness of these business owners has impacted their neighbors, their communities, and the rest of the country. Scott Smith, 2008 Phoenix Award for Small Business Disaster Recovery. Severe storms and damaging floods during late June in 2006 left the small town of St. Johnsville, New York, devastated. The town's largest employer, Select LLC, a specialized phone manufacturer, was completely shut down after 15 feet of floodwater had risen inside the factory, ruining expensive equipment and accumulating $10 million in damages and lost revenue. Putting his employees first, owner Scott Smith immediately secured unemployment assistance from the New York Department of Labor for his 100 employees. In order to save the business, Smith took out a $3.5 million loan against his personal assets and life savings. Combined with the swift assistance of a $1.5 million disaster assistance loan from the SBA and a $1 million grant from the state of New York, Smith was able to reopen the business in only 4 months and put every one of his employees back to work. Smith's quick thinking, combined with help from the community and loans from the government, saved his business and the jobs of all of his employees. Mayor Kenneth Boswell, 2008 Phoenix Award for Outstanding Contributions to Disaster Recovery by a Public Official. The small town of Enterprise, Alabama, had already been hit by 2 hurricanes in recent years, so Mayor Kenneth Boswell initiated the development of an emergency plan. His foresight paid off the morning of March 1, 2007, when the town was devastated again, this time by a major tornado. Immediately, Mayor Boswell urged frantic city workers to calm down, answer the phone calls, and give the appropriate information. Tragically, the tornado hit 2 schools, causing injuries and even death. Mayor Boswell reacted quickly to help the parents of the victims by making grief counselors and clergy available. He immediately started organizing volunteers and city workers. Within a few hours after the tornado had hit Enterprise, cleanup efforts were already underway. Over the next several weeks, Mayor Boswell led efforts to help clean up the destruction and get citizens back on their feet. His quick thinking, leadership, and communication skills guided the town through this tragedy and inspired the community to recover together. Melinda Bygate, 2008 Phoenix Award for Outstanding Contributions to Disaster Recovery by a Volunteer. After hearing the news of the destruction caused by the Lake County, Florida tornadoes on February 2, 2007, Melinda Bygate gathered food, clothing, blankets, and supplies from her home and from her neighbors. She drove her Jeep filled with goods to the devastated town of Lady Lake, 12 miles away from her home in Summerfield. When the church collecting relief items told her that they didn't need any more volunteers, she stayed anyways, looking for more ways to help. Melinda learned that another recovery agency needed a hand picking up donated goods and went along to help. Wanting to do more, she contacted a local cable station about publicizing the needs of disaster survivors. Melinda became a one-woman recovery agency, delivering goods, connecting survivors with services, visiting people in nursing homes and hospitals, providing transportation, and even negotiating with contractors and soliciting donations to help defray rebuilding costs for some mobile home owners. The community residents can't say enough about Melinda's kindness in helping them through this tragedy. Henry Coxum, 2008 Phoenix Award for Small Business Disaster Recovery. In 2002, Henry Coxum opened 3 McDonald's restaurants in New Orleans. nearly 18 years after starting with the company. In 2003, one of the restaurants earned the distinction of being the first McDonald's to ever receive an award from the National Restaurant News for its attractive and high-tech interior decor. In the aftermath of Hurricane Katrina, Henry lost all 3 restaurants, an office complex, and even his home. He quickly worked to find innovative ways to recover and rebuild while getting 275 employees back to work as soon as possible. Henry was approved for 3 SBA disaster assistance loans totaling about $1 million to cover the rebuilding costs of his restaurants, home, and office building. 6 months later, he was back in business, contributing to the city's economic renewal and breaking a McDonald's record by opening 5 restaurants in 4 months. Henry now owns 8 McDonald's franchises in New Orleans. His hard work and commitment to his employees and businesses served as an inspiration to a community trying to get back on its feet.